morning, welcome to day 55 of your daily wellness, and today we're doing some yummy yoga. So this is about doing what just feels really good. We're not aiming at stretching or getting into the shapes or getting stronger. Literally take this bit of time to feel what your body needs. Real deep sort of self-care, self-love moment. The poses that we're doing are quite gentle. I haven't actually made them up yet, I'm just going to make them up as we go along. But we're going to do really nice sort of feel-good ones. If anything doesn't feel good, come out of it. Do your own version. If you want to stay in one for longer, stay in it for longer, stop the video. If you want to just finish at any point, finish at any point. Or just do whatever you need to do. So today is about you just feeling good in your body, finding what really feels good. If you do Adrian yoga, you'll know that that's her little saying, find what feels good, but find what's right for you today. So to begin with, we're going to start in seated. We're not going to go up high today, we're not going to put any of that sort of strain on us. So starting seated, maybe at this point you want to lift your hips up, grab a little cushion. So the hips are lifted. It does help to sit a little more comfortably, to help to align the spine. Maybe you're sitting fully cross-legged. Maybe we're sitting with one foot in and the other foot just in front. This can also help to lengthen the spine, but it's a bit more of a hip opener. Maybe we're sitting in a loose Uttanasana or a loose cobbler's pose. You can even start kneeling if you want to be kneeling today. Just whatever. Take a moment to move through some of those little seats and find one that feels good for you. So I'm actually going to start cross-legged. So if that's available to you, yeah, go for it, wherever you feel. Or a version of. And take a moment in your seated position, whichever one you're at, just to take a little sway from side to side. Notice how your body is feeling, how the spine is feeling, how the shoulders are feeling as we move. Are we finding areas where you can sort of feel that tension? If that's the case, stop in that position. Take a moment to work through that position and then come back to your sway. Maybe taking it a little bit more off the tracks. Maybe we'll do some little semicircles. Maybe we'll do some full circles. Take a moment and just kind of settle into how your body's feeling, like really settle into it. How are your hips today? Are we feeling tight? Are we feeling the strain already? You can change position. How are the shoulders? Are we feeling a bit of tension? I've got some tension up in my traps. And just notice how it feels. And then finding this stillness for a moment. Notice your breath. Probably relatively shallow. This is our unconscious breath. Start to deepen it. In through the nose, out through the mouth. You can close your eyes if that feels good for you. Listen to the sound of your breath. And now we're not just taking deep breaths, but we're trying to elongate the breath. So slow and steady inhale, all the way filled, all the way into the belly, and then slow and steady exhale. All the way out. Big inhale. When you get to that full point, take a little pause. Couple of beats, sorry. And then exhale. Still slow and controlled. Inhale. Go at your pace though. When you get to the top, take a couple of beats, hold it. And then exhale. A couple more breaths at your pace. Release it off. Find a natural breath for you that's somewhere between what you started with and the length of breathing that you were just doing then. So we're going to be deeper than normal, but just allowing a comfortable breath. We're going to rotate through the neck, so we're going to take the head over to one side. No force, we're not seeing how far we can go. Shoulders are relaxed down, just moving side to side like a really slow shake of the head. Next time you come to one side, draw a rainbow up and over, and then up and over the other way. So drawing that rainbow with the nose. When you come back to the first side, we're going to dip down low, allow the head to drop down through center nice and slow. Keep the shoulders back and down, and then coming up to the other side. Again, other way, dip the head down low. One more each way. Coming back into center. Give me a nice few shoulder rolls. So as you inhale, we're going to squeeze them forwards, up to the ears, up to the ears. As you exhale, let it go. Give me a couple more. Inhale, bring it up, squeeze it up, all the way up, all the way up. Back, let it go. 2 more times. Inhale. From there, bringing the hands one to the side for you actually. So whatever position you're in, you can still do this even if you're kneeling or whatever you're doing. Reaching one hand to the side with the other arm, we're going to start at the hip. Draw the big circle up and over, and then take it back. Same side, draw the circle up and over. See if you can find something different each repetition. So maybe the first time you felt that stretch through the side, and then we take it down. Maybe the second time you get a bit more rotation, you get the chest open and you feel this stretch through the pec. Maybe the third time we change the head so we feel a different movement through the neck. Maybe the next time you feel the grounding through the opposite hip. Give me 2 more repetitions, try and find something different, a different sensation. Maybe you wiggle the fingertips. And then take that hand down. Same with the other side. Reach it out. Maybe you feel the reach, that lengthening through the arms. Thinking about the different body parts. Finding something different to notice. Give me 2 more. Good. Bring the hands to the knees, however you're sitting, palms facing up. Good. Now from there we are going to bring the hands, in fact we're going to come into a kneeling position. So if you're already in kneeling, great, you can stay there. If you are not here yet, then make your way up to kneeling. So the knees are coming together, the feet are coming together, allowing the heels to roll to the side so you can fit your butt in between. So take a moment if you want to, bringing fingertips to the floor. We're just going to take a little rock side to side. And then we're going to rock all the way over to one side. Allow the weight to shift off the feet. And allow the spine to come into a position that feels natural for you. So we're not trying to lengthen up and create a pose. We're getting this nice side stretch, this nice passive stretch through the side of the body. You should be feeling it down the side, through into your lower back, maybe into hips. Depends on how your body's feeling today. Take a moment, hold it here, breathe. Take a couple of those deep breaths like we were doing earlier. Feel the stretch increase as you inhale. Feel the skin across the back stretch. As you exhale, you release into the pose. Give me one more big breath. Fingertips to support. Bring it back up to center. Take a little wiggle to reset. And then we're going to take it over to the other side. Again, allow the weight to shift off the heels and find a position, whatever feels natural for you. You might feel like you're collapsing over. That's fine, that's normal. You can use the hands to support. You can bring a cushion under you to give you a bit more lift and to take the strain out. It depends how much stretch feels good for you today. So again, start to take that nice deep breath. Use the hands to support as you bring yourself back up. Take that little wiggle to reset. Come back over to the first side. Bring the hands onto the floor. Take a little movement, take a little rock as we walk the hands forwards, coming as far as works for you. So if this is as far as you get, that's fine. Otherwise, we're going to walk them around a little bit more, create a little bit more of a stretch. Getting into the hip as well, just as far as feels nice. So we're not pushing it today. We're not looking for progress, we're just looking to create a bit of space between the vertebrae, to stretch out the muscles a little bit, to give us a little bit more freedom and a little bit less tension. Walk the hands back around, all the way around, this time a little bit further. Maybe getting a little bit more length in the spine, a little bit of a sway, kind of counter stretching here. Good, bring the hands in, use them to support as we come back up. A little wiggle to reset, and across to the other side. Again, you can use whatever you want to use, go as far as you want to go. Hands come to the floor, and then we start to walk it around. This side may be different. Breathe into it. Enjoy the stretch. We're going for enjoyment today. We're finding what feels nice for your body. We're gently working into it. Walking the hands back around. A little bit further again. Counter twist, counter stretch. Bringing it back up, use the hands to support as we come back into centre. Now, we're going to come into our child pose. There are options depending on how you feel. So, with knees together, toes together, we can reach the hands forwards.
and then sink it back. Try it out, see how that feels. We can take a little sway. In fact, we'll all do some different variation of child pose, and then you can choose which one works best for you to finish. Option 2, from here we're going to take the hands back, palms facing up. Again, take a little sway or rock the head back and forwards. Explore this child pose variation. Option 3, separate the knees a little. In fact, separate the knees to the edge of the mat. We'll go for active child pose next. Reach the hands forwards, claw through the fingertips, and then come down. Now take the hands a little wider than you maybe normally would. A bit more sinking into the hips. Maybe you sway here, maybe you don't. Find what's nice for you today. Or option 4, which we're going to do, we'll bring the knees in a little bit. We're going to send the hands through the legs towards the feet, palms facing up, and rest it down. Now you can rest on the side of the head and take a few breaths on one side. And then to even it out, go onto the other side, taking a couple of breaths on this side. Okay, so now we're going to end today's session with a little bit more child pose, so a prolonged child pose. So you choose the option that works for you. So I've got knees together, arms out or arms back. Knees wide, arms out, or threading arms through. Choose an option. Take your child pose, and if actually no child pose feels nice for you, you can come into seated, or you can lie down and just take a few breaths to relax, to feel good. Do whatever you feel is right for you right now. Whichever option you choose. Take in those deep breaths again. Feel the stretch through the body as you inhale through the rib cage, through the skin of the back. Feel the compression through the belly. If you have your head on one side like me, take it to the other side. Listen to the sound of your breathing. When you've had enough of your child pose, bring your hands to the mat, tuck the toes under, and just to finish off, we're going to come into a little forward fold, allow a generous bend in the knees, a little wobble side to side, just to make sure we release off through the hips. Good. So, thank you for joining me for your daily wellness again. I'll see you again in tomorrow's video. Namaste.